G'day viewers. Now I don't know about you, but the price of printer ink really pisses me off. And I know I'm not the first person to observe that the base ingredient for this printer ink must be unicorn semen or something similarly hard to find, but the business model they set up is ridiculous. You see, it isn't simply the price of printer ink that drives me crazy, it's the business model they use. And it's a business model pioneered by men's razors. It's sell the base razor cheap, but make replacement blades really expensive. You only have to buy the handle once, but you have to keep buying replacement blades. And they take this to a ridiculous extreme with printers, where you've got a situation you can buy an entire new scanner, printer, copier with ink in it for cheaper than you can buy replacement inks for the unit you already own. Don't bother trying to be clever and saying, oh, they have smaller ink cartridges in those machines. Sometimes they do, but I've looked into it and I've been able to buy a printer with full-size ink cartridges for cheaper than the individual ink cartridges cost. You see, if it was simply a case of printer ink is expensive, to me, there'd be a simple solution. Don't use it. Don't buy it. If a product's too expensive for you, don't get it. But when they put this situation in place that an entire new unit is cheaper than these tiny little ink replacements, it puts you in the situation where you've got to make a call. Do I replace the printer ink, which is small environmental footprint, or buy an entirely new unit, which is cheaper for me, but is enormously wasteful, I mean mind-blowingly wasteful from a resource perspective? Now, if that question isn't important, fuck you, you're a horrible person, take more responsibility for the world around you. But if you're like me, this is actually a serious moral question, and it's very hard to cope with. If you're really like me, you're a cheap bastard, and you're going to buy the whole unit because it's cheaper, and then you just feel bad afterwards. But I like to recycle, and I found out you can't really recycle these units, but, you know, using it again for another purpose, that's almost recycling. So I present to you the second life of a printer. You see, that's environmental consciousness. Recycling. Almost. And if you like that and haven't subscribed, you should, because I get angry about all sorts of things. Anger's fun. I get angry so you don't have to. And I will occasionally destroy other things as well. So stay tuned for that.